Red Bull has been touted as holding such an advantage over the rest of the field that a few have even suggested that this year's championship is already in their pocket. However, Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko feels that they may not be able to sustain this advantage, and he has explained why to Formula1.de. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, the serious handicap that might end Red Bull's dominance. Marko started off by detailing their approach after learning about the penalty they incurred due to a budget cap breach. We prepared ourselves optimally for the season. Once we knew that this penalty would be imposed, it was clear that, when we went into the wind tunnel, it had to be done in an efficient manner, and each run with a clear plan. He then highlighted a key impact of their penalty. At the moment, we've managed to do all that. But, of course, as the season progresses and we run out of wind tunnel time, the others will still have that available. He signed off by explaining why it is important for them to maximize the advantage they currently hold. Our lead will then melt away. That's why it's extremely important that we take the points with us now. Fast feed. Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso feels that they need to wait for Jeddah, Australia, very different tracks. So I'm curious to see if we can keep this form in different circuits. I think there is a lot more to come in terms of development with this project, so I'm optimistic for that. Ferrari team principal Frederic Vasseur confirmed that issues with control electronics is something they never experienced in the past. I hope now that it's under control, that we have a deep analysis on this. But unfortunately, Charles Leclerc will have to take the penalty in Jeddah after having to take their third set this season. Retired F1 driver turned pundit Martin Brundle thinks that there must be a part of Lewis that thinks, I'd love to go to Ferrari and do a Michael Schumacher. Really turn that back into a winning team. If I can't win my 8th or 9th right now, why don't I go and have some fun there? Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff revealed that since Bahrain they have had open and honest discussions. We started to plan our fight back, in the short term leaving no stone unturned in the search for performance. In the longer term, focusing our development to determine how we get to the front. McLaren's Lando Norris revealed that they have James Hunt as the group photo in the drivers' WhatsApp group. It's not so much like, hey, we're all mates. It's a lot more for talking about things that can help us as drivers in terms of rules, regulations. It's how can we represent ourselves. And an F1 spokesperson clarified that there are no plans for a Docklands Grand Prix in the UK. Do you think Red Bull will fall behind as their lack of wind tunnel time catches up with them throughout the season? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.